Okay, for this project in class, we worked on practicing different fonts. We're gonna practice the word art in 4 different fonts, one being block letter, bubble letter, cloud letter, and 3D letter. So as you can see, I started on mine already. So you wanna start with the word art. We're gonna be practicing art on all 4 different fonts. So write it out. Step number 2, add the lines on the bottom of each of the letters along with the top. And then the way that it's gonna look towards the end, you want to make sure all your letters are the same height. If it helps, kind of draw a little light line showing you where the word is going to go. So bottom line, and then come back and trace the outside of your letter. Don't make your letter skinny. And then you could go back in and erase the line, the letters that were in the middle. Okay, so that is our block letter. You could probably draw a little bit lighter, that way I don't see those lines as I'm erasing. So second one is going to be bubble letter, very similar. You spell out the entire word. For this one, you're doing curves, and you want to make sure your curves are wide. So this big, don't do tiny little U's like that. No. Big curves. And then the last step would be connecting all of them together. So big curve, big curve. Connect by outline. Come back, erase the center line. There we go. So we have bubble letters. Next one is going to be the cloud letter. Spell out your word first. Try to leave them all the same height. So clouds, so if you normally think of a cloud, it's bumps. Some of them are bigger, some are smaller, kind of like that. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna come back in. Every corner is gonna be cloudy with little bumps. So draw it out super light, then come back in. Erase the middle line. There we go. So block letter, bubble, cloud, and our last one is our 3D. This one, it could be a little bit difficult. So keep in mind you're pretty much doing block letter and then adding the 3D effect. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all on here how to do that. You have the word again. Flat lines. Once you get those flat lines, you go back and trace around. Okay, and the trick here is keeping the perspective going the same direction. So on the top of my letters, I'm gonna go ahead and keep my perspective going towards the right, diagonal, top of each of the letters. Now I'm gonna do the same thing for the bottom. This one, I don't wanna draw on top of my letter, so I'm gonna skip that one. This one goes right there. hides behind the letter R. Like that. So all those lines are pointing towards a same vanishing point, which is towards the right top hand. So when you have your block letters, those lines. Now, top of your letter A is flat and it's a top flat line. These two lines are parallel, meaning they're running the same direction. And then you can shade that in. Side of my A needs its side. I'm gonna stop there because it's hiding behind the letter R. Letter R, this line goes diagonal. I forgot that one earlier. So this is a curve, meaning my parallel line also has to be a curve. This flat straight line, this is going to be a flat straight line. Okay, T, flat line. And needs its parallel line going the same direction. Side of the T, side of the T. Side here, side there. And there you go. That's how you have all those 4 fonts that we're going to be using for our next project. So you're going to be able to pick one of the 4 and you're going to draw your name as the cover of our sketchbook.